What is up everyone, and welcome to your first lesson with that car chick on the 4-stroke Otto cycle. Now the 4-stroke cycle is definitely going to be a term that you're going to be hearing a lot in the car world. The 4-stroke cycle was invented by a man named Nicolaus Otto, which means the cycle can otherwise be known as the Otto cycle. Some of the key benefits to the 4-stroke Otto cycle is that it has excellent power to weight ratio, it has good thermodynamic efficiency, it is simple and reliable, and it is relatively inexpensive. However, some of the negatives of the cycle can be that it has low starting torque, and it has a compromised design to allow more space in the engine for the extra cylinders. The full range of piston travel goes from top dead center to bottom dead center. The width of the piston is called the bore, and the travel of the piston from the top dead center to the bottom dead center is called a stroke. The 4-stroke Otto cycle, like in its name, consists of 4 strokes. The induction, the compression, the expansion, and the exhaust. Okay, so we're going to start with the induction, which is the first stroke. The piston starts by travelling from top dead centre down to bottom dead centre, and as it goes towards bottom dead centre, the intake valve opens, allowing air and fuel mixture to go into the cylinder. Stroke number 2 is the compression stroke. The intake valve closes and the piston goes from bottom dead center back up to the top dead center. This action means that the piston is compressing the air and fuel mixture into a smaller volume. This compression into a smaller volume then heats, mixes, and evenly distributes the air and fuel mixture around the cylinder. The third stroke is the expansion stroke, which can otherwise be known as the power stroke. Just before the piston reaches top dead center, voltage is supplied to the spark plug. The spark plug receives about 20 to 30,000 volts, or even more, from the secondary coil, giving it enough voltage to cause a spark. And then that leads to the spark plug igniting the mixture that has been compressed in the cylinder. As the air and fuel mixture gets ignited by the spark plug, the burning creates high pressure gases that forces the piston downwards towards bottom dead center. As that piston then moves downwards, it pushes the connecting rod, which turns the crankshaft, supplying power to the engine. This is why the expansion stroke can otherwise be known as the power stroke. Now the fourth and final stroke is called the exhaust stroke. The exhaust fumes are what can otherwise be known as the leftovers from the combustion process. The larger part of the exhaust fumes contain nitrogen, water vapor, and carbon dioxide. The smaller and more undesirable parts of the exhaust fumes are then taken out by the catalytic converter later in the exhaust process. These include carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, nitrogen oxide, and particle matter, otherwise known as soot. During the exhaust stroke, the exhaust valve will then open. The piston then moves from bottom dead center back up to the top dead center, pushing out all of those exhaust fumes through the exhaust valve and into the exhaust system. As that piston then fully reaches top dead center and has pushed all of the exhaust fumes out, the exhaust valve then closes and the cycle starts all over again, from induction to compression to expansion to exhaust. And that is it on the 4-stroke Otto cycle. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you learned something new today. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more car content and education like this, hit that subscribe button below and make sure to like the video as well. And if you want to see more short clips of car content, make sure to hit the link below, which will take you directly to my TikTok account. And that is it from me today. I'll see you all next time, but for now, that car chick out.